Subscribe for your girl or because.
Hey, Jollof fight. This one about a chicken. It was obvious because Ja and Oheneba insisted. They didn't insist. Told the Rama to partition the chicken well, and she said those people will get small ones, and if they don't like it, make them go bad. It is what it is. Anyway, your faves are happy. They are in the house. Some are dancing. It's about to go down. It's eviction night. Everybody is doing what they gotta do so that they don't get evicted. People are in high spirit. Of course, food is also about to be cooked. The ramen special jollof, yo. So the food get dished, and it is obvious, just as I told you, that people will be getting more chicken than others. And the one behind it is a Rama, the youngest in the house, low-key Pepe. Now, Akorfa was smiling, laughing because them don't take due Vandyke. So Vandyke in a conversation with them, like, hey, that boy self called Ja, they give me small chicken. Me self, we know they eat normally. You even dish out food and sometimes I will say, don't serve me. As I they ask him why they give me small chicken, they look at me and say, this place no be your home. If you want chicken, make you go home. A man talking to me as if I no be man. Is it because he got high? That's that person self, he they mad. That one no get sense. So you have Vandyke saying that to his friends, that is how he feels about Ja. Immediately, Akorfa, Blanco, Larissa goes to the kitchen to get their food because, hey, Martha is chopping hot. So when they got there, you have Akorfa taking her chicken, 2 little pieces. Camera picked it up, and she put it on Larissa's food and asked Oheneba, can I get an egg? Right about that time, you have HOH telling Ja to give Akorfa an egg. But you have HOH rather taking Akorfa's chicken. And Akorfa went like, why are you taking off my chicken? And he said, why do you need chicken when you are requesting for egg? And Akorfa looked at the HOH and said, why can't I have my egg and chicken if I want to? This small tiny chicken you want to give me when there are big chickens in the oven. Oheneba was explaining that, Akorfa, you either need to choose one. Just when Oheneba wanted to explain, Ja got bored and went like, chale. Explainably, he just telling Oheneba, let her clear off, waiting be. That is the meaning. And Akorfa bored. Like, why did they tell me chale? Was I talking to you? Waiting, who do you think you are to talk to a woman like that? Oheneba did not say, boy, don't talk to her like that or drop it. Oheneba just kept quiet and said, Akorfa, to waiting this up, everything you want to make capital statement out of it. So Akorfa now goes out for fruit telly. Oheneba was boiling because of that chicken banter when she said, I've seen bigger ones in the oven. And he knows. I don't know why Oheneba got bored when the girl pulled the oven and said, no, I see bigger ones. Oheneba feels like you want egg, so what is the fuss about you discussing chicken? So Oheneba kept quiet. Saw Akorfa reach out for fruit telly and went like, what are you taking the fruit telly for? She said, I'm taking it for myself, Larissa and Blanco. He went like, what do you mean? Blanco, but Blanco took Calipo. Then she said Blanco did not drink Calipo. So the back and forth of it, a Rama now went like, but Blanco, I gave you Calipo and you rejected it. And Blanco said, so you know I rejected it. It means I didn't drink it. So why can't I have the fruit telly? That was where the whole thing was supposed to stop. And Akorfa went like, so now you know. You were acting as if I was taking it for 2. I was insisting, you were insisting. So you heard it. Blanco does not like Calipo. He wants fruit telly. I thought Oheneba would say, okay. But a little ego. The whole house was jammed up. So Oheneba went like, Akorfa, you and me be person. Sometimes when matter chop like this, make you not be aggressive. It's not good. Everything you won't fight about it. I hope you could get the face angle of Oheneba when he was saying this. It wasn't the usual bubbling vibe. More like, you and I, but he was pissed off. So Akorfa looked at him and went like, who are you saying is disrespectful? And Oheneba also added something. He said, just a while ago, you were in an unnecessary argument with Ja just because of egg. And girl said, cho. If somebody calls your woman chale, more like she should clear off her matter, no concern am. Will you be okay? So you are defending your friend and you have no problem with me talking to you and a full-grown man shushing you to not talk to me. So Oheneba got pissed off. That girl no be small meat though. Akorfa. So Oheneba was like, why you dey talk like this? You need to learn how to talk. And Rama said, but I was not talking to you, I was talking to Blanco. Then Akorfa said, I'm not talking to you either. I'm talking to Oheneba because earlier he was acting like I did not have the right to pick the fruit telly. I thought it would end there again. So Oheneba throwing to Akorfa and coming closer. And Rama had to take him to the bedroom. Boy saying Akorfa is something else. And Rama saying that calm down. Sometimes you need not to be a boy but a man. Learn to walk away. Learn to know when things are heated and to be quiet. That is what make you a big deal. Now, back to the kitchen. Akorfa and her gang, they are enjoying their food. A lot is happening. For the second time running, Bogdan, his woman, Naya, got small chicken. But Bogdan had told her, make we not fight about it again. It's okay. So HOH calls for a meeting and he has written some points down with a Rama. Hello, welcome to Vandyke GH. Thank you so much for clicking. You are too much. The questions are simple. What are your grievances? I'm listening. Akorfa, what happened? So Akorfa stood up and said, you and me no get problem. But for you to look at me in the face and tell me I'm disrespectful, I am buying it, Oheneba. What did I do? I come to the kitchen, I want egg, I see small pieces of chicken. And you were trying to explain why I cannot have both. In my mind, the two were even smaller because other people have other bigger chicken. And when other people were HOH, when certain people, their own are small, they add other proteins to balance it. You are not providing other proteins. So you were explaining to me why I cannot have that. I didn't understand. Just when you are about to talk, your friend, they tell you, show, like chale, more like chale, leave, I'm throwing his hands. And you think I'm disrespectful. You didn't even correct him, but you want to blame me. And about my matter with you concerning the drink, what did you not do to me? Because of your friend's matter, I pick a drink and you are also acting like I want tea farm because Blanco Como, they take something. I wanted to explain to you, Blanco did not take anything because I know him, he doesn't like it. And you were insisting until you found out. Instead of you moving on, now so you won't bring in what happened with me and Ja. So instead of Akorfa saying Ja, she said, what happened with me and that nigga? Oheneba intercepted, did not even allow Akorfa to end. Already Akorfa is pissed off, Ja is pissed off. Oheneba said, you are disrespectful. What is his name? Don't you know his name? Akorfa said, I don't know his name. Oheneba was insistent. Rama said, she's in the middle of a conversation. Let her talk. Oheneba wouldn't allow. And you have Bogdan getting up and saying, you got your own, like you've taken sides already. Have you not used nega on another person? Let the lady talk. Waiting be this. You have Naya being like, so you've taken sides. You are just listening and nothing will change because this is deliberate. You have Oheneba being like, immediately, Ja got up, about to attack Bogdan. More like about the idea here, you, Nkase, I want cramp pie. What you they do? So Keke had to hold Ja, more like sit down. And Bogdan equally sat. You have Oheneba now replying Naya, like 80 days so. You know, we say something where they happen now, you know, they see him for your time during HOH, and even 2 weeks ago, we see him. So you have Naya saying you don't say. So this is the root cause. Tell us what happened that you did not like. Let it be a correction in the coming weeks. Is it the water in the HOH room? Didn't you see it in the previous weeks? Some people drinking water, leaving a half bottle, pouring it away, and coming for more. And others don't get it. Are you equally not keeping milk, sardines in the HOH room? But we've not complained because we know that if you don't regulate it, it will be a problem. So tell us what we did that makes it so bad for you to be treating some of us the way you're treating us. And he just sat there, and on him, Rama tapped him, and he was looking for another question to answer. And Naya went like, oh, so we just stay here. You are not solving anything. You just want to listen and go. But went like, what am I to do? I like the game as me so. But one thing is, as much as it's entertainment, it's also educative. Yeah, so I'm just watching things on the mainstream. But now I want to know, how come this week's cooks are not adding proteins? So you know, once you're preparing the meals, some will get bigger than others. You obviously know. Why are you not making certain things to add up so that those people will feel like, oh, we had small, but we have something added, a little fish, a little sausage, a little egg. You just they pick your own big ones, then you leave others to rot, when it was not so in previous weeks. Now, so Oheneba want to remind them, like I told you, that Momo the better. Hey, so robbing Peter to people, and I just had a car where I set it for that. But what you do me, I do you, man, no go verse. That is what's going on. And you yeah, me no, and what I you, me no, well, I know. Truth be told, Wahala deal. So this is Naya's chicken, Kiki's chicken, Angela's chicken, and Nigel. So see, Naya's chicken. Hey. So back to the whole banter, yeah. I think Oheneba was just finding fault with what Akorfa would say. Quite deliberate, more like prejudice. But I can't totally blame Oheneba. Human beings, our ears sometimes are inclined to negative than positive. Within that split 30 seconds, Akorfa said, you were trying to explain something to me when he intercepted. And I wasn't talking to that nigga. So within that seconds, she acknowledged her as he and a nigger. But Oheneba did not see the he, did not hear the he, but saw the nigger and was being insistent, putting disrespectful tag on the young woman. And she had to come in saying that, how is a nigger a disrespectful word? And you have Bogdan saying that, why are you interjecting the young woman? Don't heckle her. If it is a meeting, sit and listen. And you have Ja also coming to Oheneba's aid, more like you always have a lot to say. And he also coming to him. And of course, I told you, they had to make those two guys sit down, body of water. So, hey! So, I think there are some people they are loud, not that they are disrespectful. If you will be sincere, in our very own homes, there are some of us who talk very calm. Even when we want to insult, we want to playfully, calculatively be calm and talk. There are some people, they are not disrespectful, they are loud, but there will be no drop of insult. They speak in their facts in a loud tone. So it is not good. In our part of the world, it's more like we are louder as we are arrogant. You don't pause. But people don't create themselves, though those people with time can learn to change. Bogdan, in a calm, low tone, told Oheneba, but do something about it, okay? If you can, especially about the food portion. And Oheneba said, about the food portion, I told Larissa, it is not my fault that Larissa does not come to assist Ja with the sharing. You are Bogdan being, oh, you want to blame her, but you know she is good at dishing food, and you gave her a different duty, and you wanted her to double up and come to the kitchen. And Rama interjected and went like, what Oheneba want to say is, it is Larissa who opted to do it, so she should come and help. Not with the cooking, just come and assist with the dishing when the food is ready. Oheneba then went like, yes, just as Rama said, is that all? We will factor this whole meat and sausage and the situation where some will get full, others will get sliced. We will consider it going forward. Bogdan said, thank you. Now, you have a Rama being like, it is Larissa's fault. I will not let this matter go. That she is supposed to not even cook, just come and help with the dish. But Bogdan also did not rest and went like, so the cook will decide to cook a certain quantity and you want Larissa to come and share it and she will be blamed from where to where? When previous week, quantity was not a problem. But now quantity is a problem. And also another banter. Anyway, Kiki is telling girl Lily Brown whilst getting prepared for eviction that, hey, this church thing is becoming hot cake. If you don't win, with they will chop on your head. So she's hoping that in the coming weeks, certain people get to win because the house is in fascism. While I was so I did it better. So people are enjoying because of the groups they belong to. And in the coming days, it's going to be blown better. I like it. It's the only positive news tonight. People will be serious with HOH games. So, Big Mama, we need challenging games. These balloon cap games where they go on year in, year out. Hey, I can't. And you kick it in the bedroom with her man saying that, hey, Abranti, I couldn't say something for you because of what's been happening lately. So you told the cook that the thing were not well divided, and she said that is how she would do it. And she finishes, and you go and share, and people use your face as a doormat. Why are you getting used like that? I don't like it. Boy hopped in and went like, but you cannot blame a Rama when those people did. Then girl stepped in and went like, you're not listening. She deliberately does something and you go for the fall. It's not about what others did. Me self is because you are my partner. That is why I request for big meat. So imagine some people are getting small meat, others getting big meat. Do you think it's fair? So when the cook decides on what to do, let them share. I don't need you sharing food. The disrespect is becoming too much and you are getting used. Boy with a smirk on his face smiled and said, okay. But it's more like he was also in it together. He enjoyed the whole show. He goes back to the kitchen in a toast with Oheneba, more like these housemates are hypocrites. They don't see anything yet. Oheneba went like, yes, so these people, they are hypocrites. What did they not do during their turn? And I like the game as I like the game too. Me, I don't hate even the game. This game, it is sweet for my body. Make you not carry emotions, watch. But just so you know, if Bogdan Nayer's regime was bad, this one too, no good though. Those two couples, look at Daya. Certainly. And it just tells you it is gamers after all. That is how I see it. And I'm enjoying it. Whatever, I come out to game though. You know what you're doing. Don't forget it's a game. Big Mama's game. A fiction. Oh, now subscribe for me. Please subscribe for me. Hey, adios.